I'm here today because DeShayla Harris was killed over a month ago and her family has no answers. On March 26th of this year, there were 3 shootings at Virginia Beach in the same night. It seems like DeShayla was caught in that. For some reason, the cops are giving no information. Apparently, they just said that the bullet did not match bullets that they gave cops, but I don't know why it took weeks to figure that out. It has now been 5 weeks. The first thing I want to do is share the Gofundme for her family. That is the main thing everyone should share. It only has 5K of the 25K goal hit so far. And the family just feels like they've been ignored. So no matter what cops say, the family should never feel like they're being ignored. Now the cops claim that apparently she wasn't even shot at the same time that they were there. An article came out 4 days ago now. DeShayla, aka Shay, was killed by what police said was a stray bullet in the 300 block of 19th Street. 9 other people were hurt by bullets during the shootings that night. 25-year-old Lynch was fatally shot by a Virginia Beach police officer. There was no body cam footage of Lynch's death as well. DeShayla's younger sister, Takira, 26, says the proximity of Lynch's fatal shooting makes her a strong and firm believer that the police killed my sister. Marie, if you don't know who DeShayla is, she was from the Bad Girls Club. TMZ painted her in a disrespectful light, even though she was the quietest one on her season. And Marie made a point that the fan base didn't show her much love. She didn't get all the followers. She kind of got forgotten. Pharrell's cousin was actually another person shot and killed that night. So he wants to hold the government accountable, and obviously he wants to hold the cops accountable.
Shooting death of 25-year-old Donovan Lynch. But the nation did.
And forgive me, but it took our mayor a week to reach out to this family.
So I just want to share the GoFundMe. I want to share the news on what's happening and build up the pressure on the government and the mayor and make sure DeShayla is not forgotten. She doesn't have a famous person advocating for her.
12 days later, Harris has not heard from the mayor or any other politician from Virginia Beach.
No one at all.
How does that make you feel?
Angry, like forgotten about, like they just don't care.
Harris says her mother's intuition and spiritual connection with her daughter tells her that a bullet from a police weapon killed her. It may sound strange to some people, but she told me they did. I'm just waiting for them to tell me they did, Harris said. It's saying that it's odd that there's no footage of the shooting, and it even seems odd that a FaceTime from the victim's phone was how her mother was notified.
An officer on the scene reportedly broke the news that DeShayla was dead and a live FaceTime feed from the victim's phone. I reached out to police about the FaceTime issue, and so far I have not received a response.
The negligence displayed on every level, from the shooting to contacting her mom from FaceTime on her phone. I don't know why that seems weird to me. Only offering them resources to help them cope, but not telling them what happened to their daughter. And FaceTiming her mother from the victim's phone and then giving no answers is flat out cruel.
But the public has heard from the police chief. He told members of city council the Lynch investigation has been turned over to state police. A statement on why the officer opened fire was issued, but later modified to say Lynch brandished a firearm. Black Lives Matter 757 is calling for the immediate resignations of the mayor and the police chief.
Just tell us something. We literally have nothing right now. And Donovan services were Monday. This is weeks ago. We still have the same amount of answers that we had the night in question. That is completely unacceptable.
Now, Pharrell, in an Instagram post, called for a federal investigation into his cousin's death, and Black Lives Matter is calling for a federal probe into both deaths, saying local and state police cannot be trusted.
And like anybody would be, DeShayla's mother's getting desperate. She even said, people make mistakes, I understand. I know it wasn't purposely for her, it was a mistake. Even though we don't trust them, I mean, just to sort of have good faith, I'm gonna share the last line of this article. Anyone with information on the death of DeShayla Harris should call the VBPD homicide unit at 757-385-4101. I mean, definitely call them with information, but also call them to information. I mean, they did it. So call them for what? I mean, honestly, I don't know what to do except just not stop talking about this. And her Instagram is closed. I assumed that her family closed it. I thought maybe it was too sad, but I think I would always want to see her account. I don't know how I would feel, but some people are speculating that her Instagram is taken down because maybe she was filming the other shootings. The problem with cops is it's like we're past the point of trying to let them know. There was no reason to ever let them know what they were doing. They already know what they're doing. It's a matter of caring. That's the difference. So all we can really do is make them uncomfortable. We can't deny that Black lives are treated with more negligence, especially by the government. So I'm not asking anyone to share this video. Please share the Gofundme, share the links, get people informed, because for every advocate for the vulnerable, there's gonna be 50 more privileged people denying their experience. Please donate, share what you can, and don't forget about DeShayla. I also want to say, just donate $1. Ask everyone you share this to just donate $1. I think that could get it done a lot faster. So thank you very much. Please share the Gofundme.